6 gold medals were on offer in the track and para-track cycling at the Lee Valley Velo Park, with the men's tandem B 1,000-metre time trial first. In tandem events, a visually impaired rider and a sighted pilot competed in women. And Wales's James Ball at Matt Roberts set the standard with a Commonwealth Games record time to sit in gold medal position. Scotland's multi-medalist Neil Patrick was lost to the track.
At the halfway point, only 0.2 of a second separating Lewis, Stewart and Farke.
This is going to be really close.
Yeah, they're looking good for the gold medal.
Oh, here they come with a charge. Half a lap to go. They are bending it their way now. Lewis, Stewart, Neil Farke. They're going to take it away for Scotland. They have it. Under 1 minute, 59.938. Close to his world record time. Farke and Stewart had to pull something really special there. And they are the first gold medalists here on the track in the Commonwealth Games.
In the women's tandem B 1,000-metre time trial, the final saw Australia's Jessica Gallagher take on Scotland's Amy Moore. Gallagher took the first of 3, so needed 1 win from 2 more races for gold.
So fighting for position on the track, and Scotland shut them down a bit there. And the Australians looking and not finding room. And that was sharp race tactics by the Scottish pair, who still sit on the front. And the Australians now are going to have to dig a little bit deeper as Gallagher and Ward come over the outside. Scotland have the line. Can they keep this one alive? No, they can't. No, they can't. A brilliant ride in the end from Jess Gallagher and Caitlin Ward. They take the gold medal. They have bossed this competition, if truth be told, from start to finish on the opening day of the track here.
2-time Olympic champion Laura Penny led a strong England team to win bronze against Wales in the women's 4,000-metre team pursuit. The battle for gold and silver was a Southern Hemisphere affair. Australia taking on New Zealand. With 500 metres to go, it was Australia with the upper hand.
And it's Georgia Baker on the front, one of the stronger riders in the team. Doing a massive turn there.
New Zealand are settling for the silver medal, as well they might, with just those 3 competitive riders, but Australia have got something else in mind here, totally. As they take the bell and come through, remember it's 4:14.605 that they're going to have to beat if they're going to set a new Commonwealth Games record. Barney's very confident they've got this. Let's have a look. They come towards the line. It's going to be tight, is it? No, it's going to be comfortable. A new Commonwealth Games record for the 2nd time in one day to go with the gold medal for Australia. In quick succession now, Australia have picked up 2 gold medals in the Commonwealth Games here at the track. And New Zealand have their first medal, and it's a silver.
In the men's 4,000-metre team pursuit, defending champions Australia took bronze against Wales, but the gold medal race saw host nation England face a New Zealand team that built a slender lead in the closing stages.
500 metres to go. Bingham's still on the front. Bingham's going to have to take this home. And at the moment, the New Zealand team have got enough time in the bank. They're going to take the gold medal. There's nothing that England can do about this. A brilliant ride from New Zealand. And they have won the team pursuit in great style. They come to the line. New Zealand have it. And it's a new Commonwealth Games record. They take the record from Australia. A brilliant ride from the Kiwis. England did everything that they could, but ultimately they didn't have the power. And the Kiwis judged that perfectly. New Zealand's first gold medal of the Games.
Canada had impressed in recent years and were looking to unseat medal favourites New Zealand in the women's team sprint.
It's the gold medal match then in the women's sprint finals. New Zealand's just about the favourites against Canada, who, if they get this right, can upset the apple cart. Rebecca Fetch, a big ride from her, but look at them starting to rush her as the end of her Latin years. And at the moment, it is just about advantage New Zealand from Canada by around about half a second. So New Zealand, as you'd expect, setting it up beautifully, Barney.
Yeah, and he's coming back Kelsey Mitchell is gradually bringing this gap down. So it'll be interesting to see what happens on this final change.
This is Canada's chance. Kelsey Mitchell has narrowed the gap, and it's down to the last two riders. It's Lorient Geneste against Ellis Andrews.
Oh, this Andrews, I think she'll bring this home for New Zealand. It could be a gold medal for New Zealand. Yes!
It is, and another Commonwealth Games record. Canada, valiant opponents, but not in the same class ultimately as New Zealand, who got everything right.
The last gold of the cycling to be decided on day one was in the men's team sprint, with home nation England taking on arch rivals Australia.
Hoffman leads them away, the Australians, and so too does Ryan Owens. A muscular ride from the English, getting their team up to racing speed.
Well, the Australians are in a good one. They are already ahead, and they come home quite strong.
Pretty tight though, all to play for still. The Australians now handing over, looking really good, those two riders. Don't forget in Matthew Clegg said they have got a phenomenon on their last leg. And Australia have got their noses in front now. And England, I think, are going to be beaten, and beaten quite comfortably. The only question is, as England, I think I'll have to settle for second place. Is the record going to fall again? 42.222, it goes! Australia take gold again in London and set another Commonwealth Games record. Matthew Clegg, Matthew Richardson and Lee Hoffman. A stellar ride from Australia. The favourites to take gold have delivered gold again.